Powell River, Sunshine Coast.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, the province's agricultural land where our food is produced is a sacred trust. 40 years ago, our communities realized we needed to look to the future and ensure that our options for food production remained open for generations to come. Once it's gone, Madam Speaker, it's gone forever. The people of British Columbia deserve a say on a public policy issue as important as that. They deserve to be heard before something is fundamentally destroyed or mortally wounded. Why didn't this government say to the people of this province before the election that they were intending to interfere with the independence of the agricultural land reserve? Why didn't the government consult with British Columbians before making plans that could devastate our food production ability for generations to come?
Minister of Energy Mines.
Honourable Speaker, I invite the member to read the bill that was tabled today. In fact, both sides of the House believe in the two central principles of the Agricultural Land Commission, that first of all it should be an independent decision maker, and secondly that productive agricultural land should be protected. We believe that. And if the member takes the time, Honourable Speaker, to read the legislation, he will find that, in fact, those two important principles are enshrined there.
Powell River, Sunshine Coast on a supplemental.
Madam Speaker, it's clear that this government's trying to hide this legislation in the midst of a bunch of other legislation. They know that the people of British Columbia are going to be very upset with this government's plans of action. And I don't know why. I don't know why this minister thinks that the people of British Columbia aren't going to fight hard to ensure that future generations, the grandchildren's grandchildren that we hear from this government repeatedly, aren't going to be protected. The fundamental principle, Madam Speaker, is that the reserve was set up for the entire province, not for zones here and zones there, for the entire province, for the future of everyone in this province. The options were supposed to be kept open. And this minister, it's not called a mistruth in my riding. Before the election, they said nothing. After the election, they decided not to consult with the people of the province. It's deceitful, Madam Speaker.
Honourable member.
I think that the minister knows very well that the people of this province know that they've been cut out of this process. Will the minister recognize the concern and the importance of this public policy to the people of British Columbia and consult with the people of British Columbia prior to implementing terrible legislation?
Powell River, Sunshine Coast. You will need to withdraw that remark. Powell River, Sunshine Coast. You will need to withdraw that remark.
Madam Speaker.
Withdraw.
I'm having trouble, Madam Speaker. This is a dark day in the history of British
Withdraw
Columbia.
the remark, honourable member.
I'll withdraw my comment.
Honourable member. No, I'm sorry. Powell River, Sunshine Coast.
Yes, Madam Speaker.
Have you withdrawn the remark?
Yes, I have.
Minister of Energy Mines.
Honourable Speaker, while I recognize the unparliamentary language, I actually take no personal offence from what the member said. I know he is an extremely passionate person, and I respect that about him. I do want that member and all members of the House to know, Honourable Speaker, that first of all, if you looked at the Minister's mandate letters, you would have seen in June, the Minister of Agriculture was actually tasked with looking at the Agricultural Land Commission. There was no attempt at secrecy there. The letter's been on the website since June. Honourable Speaker, when the Core Review Committee decided to look at the Commission, I immediately went out publicly and said we're going to look at the Commission, and that certainly has brought a lot of commentary back to government, to the Core Review process. Honourable Speaker, you know, to the extent that the Core Review process didn't consult broadly enough, I take personal responsibility for that if there was a deficiency in that regard, Honourable Speaker, but I believe that the people of British Columbia will judge us on the legislation that was tabled today.